Hey guys, welcome to Thomas's Turf Tips. Perhaps my first and last episode of Thomas's Turf Tips. But today I wanted to talk about and compare two ways that we can put our products down. One, we've got the broadcast spreader here. The other is we've got a battery powered liquid sprayer. So I will talk about the advantages first of the broadcast spreader. One thing is cost. So when I'm putting down fertilizer, in particular when I'm wanting to put down nitrogen, this is the way to go. It's much cheaper to do it this way as compared to liquid forms of nitrogen. The disadvantage here is that you don't have as much control. If you're getting in tight spaces, you can't broadcast product as well as you can with a sprayer. Now, with a sprayer, my preference is to put pre-emergents, fungicides, insecticides, herbicides. All of those types of products are much cheaper when you go with the liquid sprayer. I'm going to work through an example of a pre-emergent and how much it would cost you broadcasting that product versus spraying it later on. But in those cases, you're definitely going to want to go with a sprayer. There's a couple other things that I like with a sprayer, using a sprayer in particular. One is when I want to put multiple products down at once. You can do a tank mix here, put them all out down at once, and save you time in its application. Okay, we're going to work through two different scenarios here. One, we're going to compare the cost of broadcast spreading a granular product, your typical means of application. And then we're going to compare it to spraying that same product, an equivalent amount. All right, so we're going to look at prodiamine granular. So prodiamine is a typical active ingredient in pre-emergents, and so everyone should be applying some pre-emergent in the spring and possibly the fall. So let's look at prodiamine granular and the cost of applying that product. So I'll just draw a little spreader here. And we're spraying that spreading that product through broadcast. All right, I found this online on Amazon for $63.86. It was a 45-pound bag, and the active ingredient of prodiamine was 0.38%. And so what that means is only 0.171 pounds of that 45-pound bag was actually prodiamine, the active ingredient. The rest of it is really just an inert carrier. So the granules that you see in the bag are simply coated with the prodiamine. The rest of it is the inert ingredient. We're going to convert that pounds to ounces. So we get 2.7 ounces of the active ingredient prodiamine in that 45-pound bag. Now let's convert this to dollars per ounce. So 63.86 divided by 2.7. We get
$23.65 per ounce. Now, I know at least on Bermuda, the maximum amount of prodiamine that you can apply in a year is 0.55 ounces. That's 0.55 ounces per 1,000 square feet. That's the label rate, the label limit for prodiamine for Bermuda. All right, so the typical homeowner has a 10,000 square foot lawn. All right, so if we multiply that rate limit to 1,000 square feet, we get a maximum of 5.5 ounces of prodiamine per year. So 23.65 times 5.5 equals $130 per year in granular pre-emergent. Okay, so let's look at the spray scenario. So prodiamine, in this case we're going to do a wettable dispersible granule, WDG. So that's what this looks like. This is a small container here of 5 ounces. So we're going to be spraying that. That's my spray nozzle. Excuse my drawing. Okay, found this on Amazon as well. $24.87 from the same manufacturer, by the way, and it was a 5 ounce bottle, and in this case a higher percentage of that weight was the active ingredient, is at 65%. So in this case, 5 ounces times the 65%, we get 3.25 ounces of active ingredient in that bottle. So compare this small bottle of 5 ounces, we get more active ingredient as compared to the 45-pound granular. Let's do the same cost here, $24.87 divided by the 3.25 ounces, and we get a cost of $7.65 per ounce of active ingredient. So a big cost savings here. And the reason there's a big cost savings here, mainly if you look at transportation, how much does it cost to transport this versus a 45-pound bag? So you get a lot of savings there. It's a lot more convenient to store this as compared to a 45-pound bag in your home as well. All right, same cost scenario, annual cost scenario here. So let's look at that. We've still got a 10,000 foot lawn. The rate of active ingredient remains the same. So this time we're gonna do 765 times 5.5, and we get an annual expense of pre-emergent of around $42 per year. So you're getting roughly a $90 per year savings in pre-emergent alone. Add that to the fungicides and other things that you would like to spray or apply to your lawn, and you can easily pay for a sprayer in 1 to 2 years. So I hope you guys learned something today. Hopefully I'll have another episode. Let's get out in that lawn and have some fun. Talk to you later.